This is week 38 of the £1 a day challenge. So if you've been following my journey so far, you'll know my next strategy to test out is dropshipping. I've heard a fair bit about this lately, and I've done a lot of research. There's a lot of gurus out there claiming it to be a brilliant way to make money online, especially for beginners, and some of whom are claiming to be making thousands of dollars within just weeks of starting. So I want to put this to the test and see if dropshipping really is a profitable route to be taking in online business. I want to share with you everything I learn, along with all my mistakes and pitfalls to avoid. I haven't tried this before, so I also think it can be relatable to anyone in the same situation as me, wanting to jump into online business, but you just don't know how or where to start. So if you're keen to see what I find out about the reality of starting a dropshipping business, I'd really appreciate your support by liking this video, and of course subscribing to this channel, where you can continue to follow my journey and learn everything I find about the truth of growing your wealth online. So to kick off this journey, I want to start by explaining what is dropshipping. So dropshipping is a great method of online business if you're just starting out, as it gets you involved with running an e-commerce store and selling stuff online. Yep, you don't need much startup capital, and you don't need to handle and ship the products you are selling. Here's the process. So as you can see in the diagram I've created, first you need to find a supplier who creates the products you are looking to sell. Most of the time, dropshippers tend to go through AliExpress, but there are also lots of other individual suppliers who can be found simply by searching on Google. Make sure you do your research on these, and make sure they are good, valid suppliers. Once you find a product and a supplier you want to work with, say perhaps for this example, you found a cool looking bracelet that you think is unique and could be something that would stand out and make people want to buy, so you think this is going to sell. Then, you need to build a website around this niche of product that you want to sell, and on this website you can list this bracelet at your retail price, which obviously should be higher than the supplier's price which you previously arranged. The supplier perhaps might be selling for a price of $2 plus shipping, where you can go ahead and sell this product on your website for say $10, and you will keep the difference in profit. So now that you have a website set up and a product listed, it is now your job to get traffic so that people can see the product and buy through you. This can be done organically by creating useful content and putting it in front of the right audience on various platforms. Or you can use paid methods, like creating ads or contacting influencers to promote your content. Eventually, you will get customers going onto your site. They will then put an order in to buy the product. Now, as you don't technically own the products you are selling, you are just the middle person in this process. Once the customer buys on your site, you then need to instruct the supplier to ship their product to the customer's address. You pay the supplier your pre-arranged price, in this example $2 and the shipping, out of the £10 you received from the sale, and what's left is a profit for you. That being said, it's really important that you understand all the numbers of your business before you begin, to know the overhead costs which may end up lowering your profits. Remember, you also need to consider the cost of running your website, the cost of running ads, and any returns that you may need to deal with. It's important to run the numbers, including all of this, so that you can be completely sure that the product you are selling and the niche you are in is a profitable venture. As I begin my own dropshipping endeavour, I plan to share with you all the details of how it's done and all the corrections and improvements I make to fix all of the mistakes I definitely will be making. When starting any business, you will make mistakes. Make no mistake on that. And I believe the difference between those who finally achieve success in any difficult venture to those who do not reach that, everybody goes through mistakes, but successful people pick themselves up and learn from it and then innovate to overcome each challenge. Those who fail are the ones who become overwhelmed and give up. So I can't wait to get started in this and share with you everything I learn. Be sure to subscribe if you want to follow this journey and see how many mistakes I make before I finally succeed. I promise you I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'll tell you everything I learn and what I really believe about the true reality of every business I go into, and in this case dropshipping. So this week, other than a lot of dropshipping research, I also worked on updating my website a bit. For good SEO, websites need to load quickly. So to do this, I downloaded a plugin called WP Rocket, which deals with all the clever coding for you on your site, which will help your website load faster. I also spent a lot of time optimizing images to fit more accurately to scale, so that no extra unnecessary pixels will need to be loaded up on each click. I have heard that if a website takes longer than 3 seconds to load, 40% of visitors will abandon a website and go somewhere else. So this is obviously a super important thing to do if you want to run a successful website, and essential for when I build an e-commerce and dropshipping website. So I think this is a really good thing for me to learn now, so I can bring this into the e-commerce site when I get started. Also this week, some negative news. I got my Amazon Associates account declined due to not reaching free sales in 180 days. Before I began in online business 7 or 8 months back, I never realized how hard it was to build traffic organically. I have put out a fair bit of content, yet not enough people have become interested in my content to allow me to start bringing in much affiliate commission. So this led to me not reaching the sales in time and my account getting declined. So I'm going to add a video this week sharing with you the process of what happens and what this means for your future with Amazon affiliates. So stay tuned for that video. And aside from all of this, I also had the £1 a day challenge to reach each day. Obviously, affiliate commission was off the cards, and I only received a little bit of referral income, so Swagbucks was my go-to again. But this week, I've been bad. I've only made the full £1 on 2 days this week. The trouble with Swagbucks is, unless you have some casino offers to do, which is my best way of making money on Swagbucks, making money on there is super slow. For example, just completing surveys normally takes about an hour each time to make £1, so it just seemed much more reasonable for me to skip survey answering on most days to spend this time learning about dropshipping, which will hopefully pay out a lot more in the long run. I think for when I try to get people starting with the £1 a day challenge themselves, I'll probably try to include other forms other than just Swagbucks to begin with, so that you can hopefully get started more quickly and make a lot more money and get more momentum with the £1 a day challenge than I have. And this is the beauty of what I'm doing, I think. I think I can start and make all the mistakes so that I can teach the best methods to everybody in future. I really hope to help people with this challenge. So thank you for tuning in to another update of the £1 a day challenge. If you made it this far, I really appreciate your attention, and I hope you can follow on in this journey of the £1 a day challenge, where right now I will shed all of the truth I find about a dropshipping online business. Please stay tuned to follow more.